Hi! Okay, so, ever since your boy animated that SpongeBob Hit or Miss video... Yeah, well ever since that, I found myself sort of, absolutely loving 3D animation. It seemed so insurmountable a few months ago, but now I'm out here picturing my YouTube persona in 3D. I'll get there. But for now, I've decided to take some baby steps in learning about 3D animation. And I'm gonna bring you guys along with me on a magical journey through... a blender. So what is the first step in making a 3D animation? Well, we're gonna need something to animate, someone to animate a character, but I don't have any 3D models of any characters, so why don't we make a character? Or let's make a 3D version of a character. But what's a relevant recent character that I've created that would be simple as a first person to make in Ele.OS? We're gonna make Ele.OS. Well, then here's my next question. What steps do we take to make this beautiful 2D baby into a beautiful 3D baby? What are we gonna need to do to make this flat ass a voluptuous curvy god? Well, to be simple here, we're gonna need to make some excuse me. Fuck you! We're gonna need to make some reference images, at least of the front, the side, and the back. Then we're gonna build the girl up from scratch using polygons and those references. Next, construct the UV maps, fucking hell. That will allow us to project images onto the surface of the model. And lastly, we're gonna need to rig that baby up with a skeleton so we can pose them. References, modeling, UV and texturing, and rigging. Sounds easy enough. I have no idea what I'm doing. So let's tackle that reference art first. See, we could just go snag some screenshots from the music video itself, but I don't feel like doing guesswork. And I'm also the creator of the character. So instead, I took the puppet and started making a character turnaround in Flash. Look at this cute little character sheet. Look at this cute little turnaround. This was probably like the easiest part. Now we have to do is import it into Maya. This is not Maya. What is any of this? I can't click on anything. I can't fucking click on anything! So after spending a few hours learning the basics of Blender and unlearning half of what I learned from Maya, check out Blender Guru's videos on it. They were super helpful for me. We can actually start working in 3D. After importing the turnaround as a background image, I was able to use it as a reference for building Ellie. First the head, then the feet, the arms, pretty easy, and then the oh god, how the fuck do I sculpt the wings with a bow? Wait, we're just gonna bullshit with a flat plane real quick. Low poly perfection. The scar, the wrap, and the little tails. Oh, honey. You're gorgeous. Modeling complete. Okay, so this next step is a complete headache for me. Working on this step makes me feel like I stepped in gum, tried to scrape it off but instead made it spread, decided to ignore it until I kept stepping on rocks and they got stuck on the bottom of my shoe making it hard to walk, so I decide, fuck it, and strategically scrape it off with a knife for a solid 30 minutes. I'm saying it's frustrating. Look at this! I'm positive UVs are supposed to be all straight and such, but I'm too gay for that, so all my UVs look like a blobby mess. And Ellie has straight lines on her, so what am I supposed to do? The answer? Bullshit, man. After fucking with the UVs and haphazardly texturing through guesswork for about 2 hours, we got an okay looking low poly Ele.OS. Excuse me. UVs and texturing completed. Well, there's really only one part left, and let me state this right now, in advance. I fucked this up. So there I was, building a skeleton for a character who literally has floating arms and floating legs. Fixing the skin weights, testing them, you know, the usual. When I go to lean this bitch back and oh my god, what the fuck's wrong with her bow? Sweaty, no. I never fixed this error, mainly because it required me to start over with skin weighting and I'm too lazy for that. I'll do that later. But besides that, I knocked out the binding and we have ourselves a fully posable Ele.OS. Rigging complete. Add some light to the scene, a floor, make the camera rotate around Ellie, and we got ourselves a character turnaround that took way too long to render. Now, this model isn't perfect, especially its rig, but we got Ele.OS in 3D. Oh, that's adorable.